Yo, what's good, fam? This is a quick little video that's going to show you how to use your iPhone as a MIDI instrument inside of the MPC Live. But pretty much any hardware unit that you may have, you can use the same technique to trigger your iPhone as a MIDI instrument or use it as a sound module. So as stated before in my previous video, we're going to use the iRig Pro, which comes with MIDI connections, 2 sets of MIDI connections, one for in, one for out. Right now I have it connected to my MPC Live. And this is what it looks like before the connection is made. Boom, bada bang. Pretty much, we're going to plug it into the iRig. Doesn't matter which one you plug it into, as long as it's the opposite end on the piece of hardware that you have. The MPC Live has 2 sets of MIDI ports, one for in, one for out, one for A, one for B, so you can control multiple instruments using the MPC Live. So I'm going to plug it into channel 1, MIDI in 1 and MIDI out A. You also want to connect your iRig audio interface to your iPhone. Make sure that you have enough battery life on the iRig to also power the MIDI connections. If the battery life is low, you won't be able to get a connection. Let's see. So we have it hooked up. Hopefully this works. Go to our MIDI channel on our MPC Live. Go into the AUM, or you can go to any app that you decide that you want to use. And we're going to go to audio. Sorry about that. We're going to go to iRig Pro. And I showed the setup already. That's just pretty much set up so you can hear the sound coming from the iPhone into the MPC Live. We're going to add a MIDI instrument. We're going to choose Audio Kit Synth 1. We're going to go into the instrument and go into the settings. You want to make sure the settings is not set to Omni or all. That way, if you have multiple instruments loaded in, you won't have each instrument being triggered by a different MIDI by the same MIDI channel. So if you have it set to Omni or all, that means regardless of whatever channel you have it set to, you're gonna hear that same instrument. But if you have multiple instruments in there, then each instrument that you have is going to be triggered by regardless of what channel you have it set to. So we're going to set this channel to MIDI 1. And if we switch channels, you can't hear the sound. Also, I want to point out too, if you have the hardware device and the iPhone on the same Wi-Fi connection, that you can use Able2 Link, which allows you to sync up the iPad or the iPhone to the BPM of the hardware unit that you have. Right now we have the MPC Live. So if I change the BPM, it'll speed up or slow down the arpeggiated sound. So let's just record a line into the MPC Live. All right, let's try that. I like that. Now that we have that set up, we're going to go back to AUM. We're going to add a second instrument. Let's see. Let's see, what instrument are we going to use? Let's try Model 15. And we're going to set that to channel 2, MIDI channel 2. Now, if you have an AUM unit, you can actually filter out which channel you want the track to be triggered by. We're going to connect it to iRig Pro. You can do that right there with those 3 lines, or you can do it up top at the MIDI control area. And then also we go down to channel filter, and I'm going to hit none. And then I'm going to just select the one channel I want to trigger that sound, which is channel 2. We're going to go to MIDI. We're going to go to track 3, MIDI, and change that to track MIDI channel 3. So hopefully, or MIDI channel 2, I'm sorry. That'll be the only channel that allows that instrument to be triggered. So let's try it. Let's see. So that was a quick basic setup of how to use the iPad or the iPhone as a MIDI instrument or MIDI module. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. And if you appreciate the tutorials I'm giving, please feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.